Hey there. As much as thanks for joining the channel. Um, as much as I would like you to think it's because I'm trying to be cool that I'm wearing those, it's more of a way of designating intros and outros of the various products. There's four total that I'm doing all at once, and the way they fall on the iPhone, if I can identify the intro and outro, it's easier to put things together. So, with that being said, intro into my abode, yo.
I think you're really cool. I like you a lot. Maybe we can hang out or something. Hey, I think you're really cool. I like you a lot. Maybe we can hang out or something.
Okay, remember that we're doing the bench, and then there's the belt sander, and there's it on the floor. Power 5-speed drill press. Nothing says Yagi antenna that is perpendicular, parallel, and in line as needed, as quite as well as a drill press. The first Yagi that I did, the one that's for 2 meter for fox hunting, they came out all right. Okay, I'm not hating it. However, I do know that I could have done a more professional job of getting the elements parallel to the boom, and that's what that's all about. And with the 440 2-meter arrow antenna, and then the 2-meter antenna made from an arrow and equipment instrument wire, heavy gauge instrument wire, it becomes mandatory that I use a drill press. I also got a bench vise that goes on there and a centering tool so that you can put round objects on there and drill them straight through, centered. Uh, so vertically and horizontally parallel. And let's open this bad boy up and see what kind of mess we can get into. Okay, I hacked into the tape, and you can see that, again, hearty set of instructions. Probably totally unnecessary. However, they're there. Set them on the stack. And right off the bat, just without opening anything any further, it would appear that I would imagine that's either the chuck, I haven't even opened it, the chuck or the key. Oh yeah, there's the key and the chuck. Um, this would be the table. This would be the base. And these are the handles for the lever to make said drill into a drill press. So let's yank these things out and go for broke. Okay, still operating off of blind faith that the microphone is indeed recording. Um Also, I made some wild-eyed assumptions. When I opened up the box, there was that stuff there, which turned into this stuff. That's the table. That's the base. There was a bag. Um, Not super excited about the way that's just sitting up there, but it's only temporary. Um, there's the handles for the press to become a press. And this is the part that makes a drill a drill. And then there's an Allen wrench. And I believe the Allen wrench is going to come into play here and here to tighten the head assembly onto the shaft. I've just finger tightened the main upright here onto this. I didn't know if there was a washer package or what, but they're just finger tightened, and this is not tightened at all. It's just put on there. So I think common sense would dictate that I take it. Hell, did I just say that? Common sense. I ain't got none of that shit here. Um, put it down there to put it together instead of kind of wobbly up there until I get a piece of wood up there. And I will back away and see if I can't drop that sucker on there and not on my piggies. Okay, so as I had said earlier when I had it on top of that table, it's just A, top heavy, and that makes it dangerous. B, not secured to that table, making it dangerous. And C, all of the above. So one thing that I'm not 100%, I don't know, it should be fine, but the spindle or the chuck is just a press-on chuck. And what you do is you open it all the way up and you put it on there, you put a piece of wood on here, and then you mash it on there. Okay? It's a press fit. However, I did notice that on the bottom of the spindle, it looks like there's a threaded piece on there, so I'm not, I don't know. So anyways, that's how you put the chuck on there. Chuck keys here. That's the adjust. You unscrew these here to take the headstock off the column, and I've tightened the column up. I've tightened the base onto the column. The handles are on. The chuck key, here's a tip. Whenever you use the thing, put the key back. Always. Just get in the habit. There's the knob to open the door, and you can adjust the belts, the directions that they would, or the pulley alignment between the two. This obviously is a power cord, and this is a light, LED light, to light up what you're doing. And I believe what this is a spring. You can loosen this up and move it. I haven't looked at the instructions, but I would imagine, based on how this snaps back up when you release a handle, that you can release the tension by back. Okay, I unboxed this thing. This is an additional clamp that I bought to be able to clamp work like the booms for antennas, and be able to drill the openings for the elements to be completely perpendicular, square. Um, and the only way you can do that is to have them clamped in a vise, and then make sure that you've got something that will go up and down uh, completely vertically. And plumb, I guess that would be plumb. So the only problem with this is I went ahead. This is the smallest one. I didn't want a micro drill press. I wanted a very small drill press. Okay. This is for making antennas and just little hobby stuff. It's not for anything big. Okay. I've had the big, massive end mills, drill presses, all that stuff. I knew this would be perfect, so I went with this one. A couple of things that I also wanted to point out is this is the on and off switch for the light here. And one thing that I thought was pretty cool is a lockout key. If you take that out, the device cannot be turned on and off. Okay, so if you have grandkids or children around or whatever that you don't want messing with your drill press, you just pull the yellow key. Make sure you remember where you put it, and it's safe